Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
Welcome to humanity. This is Hour 1.
Whatever it takes, we got to say whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to Fight Net Radio.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what's your name? How am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. We're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Hi, this is Tia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to Fight Net Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jackson.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Dan Henderson, you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. My name's Lee Honish. I'm joined by our expert statistician and hardcore Raider fan, Andrew Labouche. How are you doing today, Andrew?
Very good, Lee. Coming off waking up from my daughter's 14th birthday party.
Was it a blowout? Were there
no blowout? Just
did
family.
The parents get out of hand?
No, sir. They're just family and some of her friends from her school. Very good night.
Are you disappointed that there was no boxing on the television to educate the children?
Yeah. Yes, I was. You're absolutely right about that.
And how did Wonder Woman go over with your group last night?
No, Warriors game.
Really? Over the premiere of Wonder Woman on HBO?
Yeah. No, it was the Warriors game for us.
You've already moved on to basketball.
Yes, sir. Yeah, big news for Las Vegas, though, in the Raiders situation. Did you hear?
No.
The Sands Corporation. Remember that casino, Sheldon Adelson, that boss that was backing this?
The Venetian and the Palazzo.
Yeah, and I guess the Sands Corporation overall owns all of those.
He called it the Sands Corporation, but he's the guy who owns all the Venetians all over the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Him and Madison Square Garden just announced their own arena on
the Globe on the same spot.
The
right.
Sphere,
yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? Yeah. Incredible, Lee.
It's basically going to look like something out of Star Wars, where basically everybody's sitting sort of straight up around midway to the dome, so that the stage is floating out in the middle. So basically every seat is a great seat.
You're going to have the Sphere. You're going to have T-Mobile. All of these are owned by casinos.
Yeah, that's the
point. Better be nervous.
And here's why. The MGM and the Mandalay Bay's event centers were designed poorly. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've been in both of them. They really crowd up getting people in and out. I don't think the casinos are going to be upset to give they'll probably keep, in Mandalay Bay's case, they'll keep it, but the MGM could easily put another tower out in that corner where the
parking garages.
Well, yeah, right by why wouldn't you put another tower right there on the other end of the casino? It's right by the pool.
That's usually where they do the VIP lounge for the major fights.
Right.
You get all the VIPs and some tents out there.
But what people don't know, for those of you who don't go to Vegas, and by the way, go to LasVegasDiscount.net, and then you could stay at the MGM. Right where the event center is, there's a staircase that goes down, and that's the pool area. It's actually out behind the property, right?
Yes.
So you could easily, in the MGM's case, add another tower in that spot, which means more room, which means more money, because the MGM owns Mandalay Bay, T-Mobile. They've got a chunk of T-Mobile. They've got the New York. They have actually a pretty large property layout, there is no need to have the MGM Event Center. I mean,
so
it's nice, but they don't need it.
Just to wrap this up, Lee, to tie this in with the Raiders, it's got to be bad news for Mark Davis. He's got to put in 46 shows a year in this stadium that he's trying to pitch. Right now, he's 2 miles off of the Strip, and he has no parking. He has 2 casinos that have built.
I don't think you need it. I think it's all walking distance from the Strip.
Yeah, we'll see,
Here's the
Lee.
truth,
It's not
Andrew,
good
when
news.
I went to the Raider game, okay, and I was there 3 hours early, I was still parking far away.
Of course. But there's 10,000 parking stalls in the Oakland Coliseum. There's 2,000 in Las Vegas, Lee.
Yeah,
There's a major
but everybody's
problem.
going to be staying on the Strip, and they'll walk over. They'll walk the bus.
They'll walk 2 miles. Come on, stop it. Stop it.
It's not that crazy.
It is that crazy when you think 60-something, 30-something thousand people are going to be walking up Las Vegas Boulevard to get to a game in Las Vegas. Yeah, I don't see it. Anyways,
good opportunity
either way,
for
this
hookers.
was not good news. To this, some believe it's finally Sheldon Adelson slapping Mark Davis in the face, opening now his new arena, state-of-the-art arena. Just saying.
There you go. This show is about boxing, for those of you wondering. No, it's
know.
okay. I'm making the segue. For those of you who are unaware, this show's about boxing. You should have figured it out by the title. We've been talking boxing this is our 11th year of talking boxing. It has been on the radio. It has been in podcast form for a very long time. So that's what we'll talk about today, because Andrew wrote up some wonderful news pieces. And we will dive right in. We'll start with boxing from last night. I feel like we need some...
and actually, Lee, just a disclaimer here.
Yeah.
Andrew copies and pastes, right?
No, Andrew copies and pastes, but you select the stories we talk about.
Yes, sir. Everyone, fightnews.com, boxingscene.com.
So when you see something that is intentionally crowbarred that Andrew knows I'm going to go off on a tirade about, that's because Andrew put it in there. Everything else is kind of a news story. All right, we'll start with boxing last night. Last night was the end of Roy Jones. He says career. I don't believe that. I believe fighting in Pensacola, based on the way he said it. It was the Bay Event Center in Pensacola, Florida, and what was, quote-unquote, the 49-year-old Roy Jones Jr. last fight, ending his career at 66-9-47. He took on Scott Sigmund, the Sea Monster, who had a career record of 30-12-1 with 16 KOs. All 3 judges had it for the amazing Roy Jones, who outscored him 98-92. Jones had no issue in the contest, and even at his advanced age, was too strong for Sigmund the Sea Monster. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer, capturing world titles at middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight. Jones had this to say: "I'm not sad to get older. We all get old. I had a prime. I had a great prime. I was good in my prime, you know? I wasn't surprised that I was getting old and that my abilities were getting more limited. Everybody knows everybody gets old, but I think that some guys really don't think their body will get old," said Jones, who used the word old 25 times in a sentence. "I appreciated it, people told me to retire, but I knew what I could do, and I've never let anyone tell me what to do. There are things I wanted to accomplish I knew were no longer within my reach. I love boxing, even out of my prime. I love boxing like I did when I was a champ. But you can't go on forever no matter how much you love it. It's time. I'm ready to say goodbye." So says Jones. So endeth the tale of Roy Jones, who makes a strong argument of being the GOAT, the TBE/GOAT. So who is this? Boxing Scene put together a Floyd Mayweather versus Roy Jones CompuBox head-to-head stats. In an effort to compare the two future Hall of Fame fighters from statistical standpoints, CompuBox crunched data from the primes of both fighters, okay? Mayweather amassed a 23.8 plus-minus rating due to his defensive numbers, while Jones only scored 19.8. Both threw and landed similar amounts of total punches. Jones was the busier with his power punches and landed 56.1, Mayweather 52.4. Mayweather's opponents landed 22.5% of their punches, and just 26.4 of them were power shots, compared to Jones, who was 27.9 and 35.2. Mayweather landed 6.7 jabs per round. That's a 37% connect ratio to a 28% for Jones, who uses jabs sparingly. Jones was involved in 3 of the top 10 greatest title fights plus minus in CompuBox history, plus 41. Okay. Mayweather was involved in only 2 of the greatest title fight plus minus beatdowns in CompuBox history. So when it's all said and done, from a statistical standpoint, much to Andrew's unhappiness, TBE GOAT goes to Mayweather. There you go.
No, I didn't see that at all in those stats.
Yeah.
Look at the power shots, Lee.
Yeah. Well, they're
close. They're close in everything except when you get to power shots, and then Jones just blows Mayweather away.
What this is not showing, it's not showing defense. Nobody.
Well,
ever,
it did show defense.
Well, yeah,
it did Mayweather to not
in the article, yeah, because nobody ever hit Floyd. Floyd never got hit ever.
Exactly. Where Roy Jones went up, to heavyweights, came back down to light heavyweights, and then started running into trouble. Yeah, Floyd never ran into trouble.
Roy got knocked the fuck out.
I know.
Hard. He took it hard. He took a hard shot.
But that's not the same Roy Jones we're talking about here. When you're talking about a man in his prime, Lee, this man was never touched. Lee, this man was described as Sugar Ray Robinson when he was in his prime. Floyd Mayweather has never been compared to Sugar Ray. I'm sorry. All right? Everyone used to call Roy Jones the greatest. He didn't label himself. We labeled him that. Floyd labeled himself TBE. The media didn't give him that. You guys, the media, the journalists, the BWAA didn't even name him the boxer of our era. Hello? They gave that to Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's trainer got trainer of the year how many times, Lee? Like 5 did Freddie Roach land?
Yes.
In Manny's career? When did they ever give Mayweather, Roger, or Floyd Sr. trainer of the year? He was in fights that we all knew he was going to win. Look it. We tried to sell a lot of Mayweather's fights for him. That's why he always thanked us at the end. He knew damn well. You guys, whenever Floyd was telling you he's robbing the bank, he wasn't lying. He was robbing the bank on a lot of those title defenses. Roy Jones fought the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, James Toney, and was an underdog. Roy Jones fought the man that they have top 3 as the greatest middleweight in the world of all time. He fought him undefeated and beat him. You can't knock Roy Jones, man. Roy Jones is who he is. Floyd is who he is. The biggest knock on Floyd is that he never unified. He never did title defenses, right? He handpicked his WBC champions that he would move up and face. Roy didn't have. I know. It's not strong. It's just facts. So that's all I'm doing here is facts.
No, CompuBox is facts.
Mayweather had his, no.
Fought better people.
Mayweather had his moment. Mayweather should have fought Manny. That would have been pound for pound. Mayweather should have fought Sergio Martinez. My God, people, that would have been one of the biggest junior middleweight fights ever. When Sergio Martinez knocks out Paul Williams with one punch, that is the biggest fight on the planet. Martinez has the looks. He has HBO drooling over him. And Floyd is just money Floyd. That is the biggest fight